Howze.
Okay, ready? Okay. Hi, my name is Reggie Howze Sr. And this is our first episode, our virgin flight into the business of episodes. But there will be many to come, and this is the first one. I must tell you that this first one is rather spontaneous. And so what you see is what you get. I'm here with my wife.
And I'm Shawna Bridget Howze. And I'm 71 years young.
She's 71 years young, and I'm 81 years young. So today, we just want to begin by stating our mission. Our mission is the very, very reason why we're here today, why we're doing this podcast, and why we're starting off with this episode that's going to launch our expression to the world. So our mission reads thus. Our mission, number one, is to glorify God by encouraging others to live healthier and happier lives. We have been so blessed, Shawna and I, since we met last March of 2025 and getting married at the August Wilson House in 2025. In March we met, in November we married. So this podcast is a culmination of that event. The second is our vision. Our vision is to be a light of hope and healing and transformation. That's our vision. If everyone lit just one little candle, what a bright world this would be. If everyone lit just one little candle, what a bright world this would be. And that is our vision, is to be a light of hope, a light of healing, and a light of transformation. Thirdly, I like to read our values. And our values are faith, excellence, love, gratitude, inspiration, honesty, growth, joy, and purpose. Our values are in line with the fruits of the Spirit. And so we come to you today to begin this journey. And hopefully many of you will come along with us on this journey. It's a beautiful journey. It really and truly is a beautiful, beautiful journey. I am fortunate enough to be in almost the same place after 81 years as where I started. I started my life living right around the corner from where I am right now. I've traveled the world. I've been to Africa. I've been to Ireland, France. I've been all over the country. And God has brought me right back here to Cliff Street. It's no coincidence that the name of the street that I live on is Cliff. God has had me on a cliff all of my life. And God has said to me, leap, just take a leap of faith. So that's what I'm doing even right now. God has promised me that He will not let my heel be bruised. He will not let any harm come to me. That no weapon formed against us shall ever prosper. This is God's promise to us. And so we come to you today with this initial message, with this initial episode, to tell you that we love you dearly. This is all out of love, and we're practicing a type of reckless optimism to help to give you hope, to help to give you healing, and to help give you joy based on body, mind, and spirit. And so I'm going to turn it over to my wife, and she'll tell you a little bit about why we're doing this as far as her perspective is concerned.
Yes. I mean, a few months ago, you came to me and you said that you wanted to get into the social media. And I said, no, I didn't want to really get into social media. And then I prayed about it, and then the Lord gave me the desire to want to get back into social media. I had been in social media earlier in my life, but in the past few years, I, just barely was into social media. And so at 71, the Lord gave me the desire and the ability to create all of our social media outlets out there. YouTube, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And Lord's giving me the ability to learn the softwares I need to learn, CapCut and Canva, and, and how to edit. And so it's been a journey, and I didn't see us podcasting is something in our future when we got married, but that's where the Lord has us right now. And it's a good place. First it started out with the social media. Now it's podcasting. Who knows what the Lord's going to lead to us next? And at our age, it's exciting to be able to have the energy and the stamina to want to learn something new and to adventures. And I'm just thankful that the Lord put you in my life, somebody that has the same passion as I do. And, we're just going to be ourselves and share all, because we have a lot of knowledge. And we like to go out to social events, and we know a lot about nutrition. You have a degree in nutrition, and we have our degrees, and I think we just have a lot to offer, and so I'm looking forward to this journey of podcasting. Who knows what's going to come after podcasting? Right. So I realized that you're never too late to learn something new. I think it's going to be a beautiful journey.
Experience,
so.
Yeah. Just to explain a little bit about the background of that we have presented, and we have our degrees, like Shawna referred to, She has a bachelor's and a master's degree. I have a bachelor's and a master's. She went to Duquesne University. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree from Life University. And this beautiful logo that we have, Living Well with Reggie and Shawna Howze, we want to highlight that. And these medals here represent about 30 years of being a senior athlete. And I want to tell you a little bit about my passion. And my passion is health and wellness. My passion is all about healing, not treatment, but healing. Healing of the body, healing of the mind, and healing of the spirit. So during the course of this, of our podcast, that is the impetus, that is the drive upon which I'll be standing. My passion is health and wellness, and I'm going to be lecturing. I'm going to be teaching how to live well with Reggie and Shawna Howze. Shawna's going to be doing her version, and I'll be doing mine.
Yeah. My passion is I'm a master gardener at Fifth Conservatory, and also I'm a an author of Why Me, Lord? Why is my loved one incarcerated? And I'm also vegan and plant-based, and I have a lot of desires and to eat healthy and to exercise. And also Reggie's training me to be in the National Senior Games next year in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he's already came in second. Or you can tell him about that.
Yeah. Well, this medal here is I came in second place in the National Senior Olympics. It's now called the National Senior Games Association. I came in second place in the country, and at 80 years old, and one of the main this all started when I was 50 years old. These medals are a culmination or a collection of 30 years of effort, 30 years of being a senior athlete. It started when I was 50 years old, because my dad had died when he was 52 years old. So when I turned 50 years old, I mean, I was smoking cigarettes one after the other. I had guesstimated that I had smoked in my lifetime, about 500,000 cigarettes. How crazy was that? But my family was quite large. We represented much of this community. And my mother had 12 children and raised 3 more. So we came up with 15 people, 15 of my siblings in the family. And now there's only 3. So that's part of the reason why I have a passion for healing. Now, my sister and I smoked about the same amount of cigarettes. My youngest sister, Beverly, she and I smoked about the same amount of cigarettes, and she's not here anymore. But God blessed me at 50 years old to become a long distance runner after I stopped smoking cigarettes. So one of the reasons why we are here making these episodes is because my family has dwindled from 15 down to 3. It stands at 3 right now, from 15 to 3. Certainly, and of course, and inevitably, families will dwindle. Families will die off, and families will become smaller and smaller. But why? Why is the most important word of all the interrogatives. How, what, where, when, if, all those interrogatives. Why is the most important one. The reason why my family has dwindled so is because our health has been so bad. And it's not because of genetics. Let me tell you that genetics can load the gun, but lifestyle has to pull the trigger. So it's our lifestyle as to why we are dying so young, dying at the age of 40, dying at the age of 50, 60, 70, 80. We're not designed to die so young. We're designed to be here at least 100 years. So how do we do that? That's why we're here. We're going to find out exactly how to do that. I believe I know. And I'm going to try to show you. I'm going to try to teach each and every one of you how to live to be 100, at least 100. It might sound rather incredible to some. It may even sound rather preposterous and even impossible to others. But I believe that God has blessed me with the knowledge, with the passion, and with a purpose to be able to inspire, to be able to educate, and to be able to encourage through hope and through faith how to live a healthy life full of longevity. Longevity to even be 100, become 100, even though it's a rarity in this day and age. It's a rarity not because of genetics, but it's a rarity to see 100 years. The reason why it's such a rarity is because of our lifestyle. It's because of what we eat, what we drink, how we live, our quality of our sleep. We can do better. And over the course of this podcast, my passion is to be able to convey exactly how to do it. I have 18 and a half more years to go before I reach the ripe, healthy longevity years of 100. I can do it. I'm joining with my wife. We met at a plant-based meeting. In March. God brought us together at a whole food, plant-based meeting. And that is not the only reason how you will get to live to be 100. And I'll show you how. But there are certain natural laws that we're going to be following, that when we break these laws, this is when we become sick and diseased. So there's a method that God has given us as to how we can live a healthy longevity life with no disease, with no medications, and with no pain. And that's my purpose in life, to show you how. Amen. Amen. Shawna, you have something?
Yeah. I just want to give people, the encouragement to live life to your fullest, and to
Yes.
not stop trying to learn something new, and to try to do something new, and
Yes.
and to get off the couch and see the world.
Wow. Yeah.
I've been blessed. I've traveled all over the world. I've been to all the continents except Antarctica, and just like get up and go to maybe a concert or the museum, or just take a walk in the park. Just enjoy life. I wake up in the morning and just being thankful that I'm able to get out of the bed. Almost 8 weeks ago, I fractured my hip, and the Lord's healing hand's been upon me, and so every day I'm thankful, for my health and to be able to get up out of the bed. So I have a lot more life to live, and so we want to thank you for joining us, and we hope that you would subscribe, follow us, and share our podcast with somebody you know. We would love to have everybody's love and support, and we look forward to speaking with you again. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.